Hello, guys. Are we live? Do you see
Yes,
us?
we
Hello. Hi, Melissa. Everybody's talking to each other. Hi. There we go. I see everybody. Does everybody see us? Yes.
Oh, okay, I see it now.
Hi.
Oh, there's lots of
my
comments.
goodness. Let's all say thank you, Lord, baby Jesus. That's all I'm gonna say because this was a miracle in the makings to bring these lovely two ladies here. So adorable. So, hi, welcome. I'm Indiana Jones. If you just happened upon this channel, wow, geez, I'm so sorry for you. But hey, stick around. We still might have some fun. Get a drink. That's the only way this will ever make any sense to you. And if you're a returning friend, thank you so much for putting up with me for all these nights. And if you're a friend to these two lovely ladies, again, I apologize for myself because this is just, you never know what's going to happen here. So first, let's welcome my two wonderful guests. I have Angie, the redheaded scrapper, and she's the one that's going to go head to head with me. We're going to challenge each other. You guys are going to pick out what we're going to do. And our lovely MC co-host, Crafty of the Craftiness. Yes, you know her. I know her. And she has the most amazing eyeshadow on right now. That's right. Christi creates and beauty.
And my Dollar Tree lashes.
Ooh, she's got new lashes.
Y'all can get adorable lashes at the Dollar Tree.
Yes, I know. That's where I got my Elvira lashes. And we didn't plan on wearing stuff on our head. We just happened to show up with things on our heads. And you know me well.
I don't have a headband.
All right. So let's say hi to everybody. Christi, where's your headband?
I got a space bun. Can you
got a
see
space
Wow, look at all these people.
Yes, we got
Yes.
lots of people. So let's start saying hi to all those people. We got Effie,
Hi, Effie.
Broke Girl, Denise, Sandy. Let's see who else. Effie. Oh my gosh, Lizzie.
so
Denise.
Simply Becky's here. Leah, Angie. Oh no, Wi-Fi again. Oh yes, Connie, Lizzie. This has been a night of all nights. Like Linda, Teresa, Connie. Oh my gosh, Patty. We got a lot of people. Bandura, dude, I can't believe you're here. Watching more crafting. You're awesome. Susan, Juju B, Cobwebs and Candlesticks. We got a nice mixed group. This is gonna be fun.
I know
And
there's
it's
so many.
Freckled Mom is here. All right, I think I got through everybody. Let's breathe. Let's all breathe. Because I can't breathe anymore. So, Angie, did we decide what 4 things we're going to ask the audience to pick? I need a pen.
I think we had, it was going to be Easter, spring was the theme, right?
Okay.
And then they could pick from
Easter, wait. Easter, spring,
And they were-
farmhouse,
mhm,
and what was the other one? You had another one.
birdhouses.
Birdhouses, that's good. There you go.
Okay.
And then
They picked the
so
product.
and then the items. So we gotta have wood,
Mhm.
flowers. What else?
Paper,
Paper,
glue.
ribbon. Now imagine if they chose what we couldn't use, then glue would be fun. That would be
No,
fun.
that would be bad.
I know.
I can't do stuff without glue.
I know, right? It's like how? What, we're gonna nail them together or something? All right, so guys. So Christi, this is what you're gonna do. We're gonna ask them first what theme, and then you're gonna count and see who says what. And you don't want to join us? You don't want to craft with us, Christi? We can do it like a 3-way challenge. No, you're nuts. All right.
I gotta read everybody's comments.
Okay, cool. All right. So these are the 4 items you guys can choose from. Start. Everybody's already saying that. Birdhouse. We already got. So you count down what would they want us to do?
Yeah,
Okay.
keep a tally, Christy.
Hey, Corey's here.
Hi, Corey.
Can it be a creepy birdhouse? Sure. Let's make them bloody. Teresa, the idea was like, let's do farmhouse. She knows how much I love farmhouse. So what's the countdown?
I got 2
Looks like it's
birdhouses.
going to be
3 birdhouses,
birdhouse.
3 birdhouses. 4. 2 farmhouse. Oh, birdhouse.
Another birdhouse.
Teresa's like, hi, Patty Fish. Oh, there's an echo.
Hi, Patty.
What
Are you
does
counting?
Angie?
Angie is on this show and she's just happy to be here. So I'll do whatever they vote for. I came prepared. Kind of, not really.
All right.
I've worried myself sick all day long about this. So
Why?
there's a lot of people on here.
It's like
And there's no edit button. I can't edit all the stupid things I say.
life has no edit button, honey.
That's right. It doesn't.
This is live.
Christy's been making fun of me today.
Melissa makes it DIY, says she's fangirling. We're all doing this.
I'm fangirling.
Christi Creates is here, so we're like,
Y'all are so sweet.
Angie. And Angie's here. All right.
Teresa. So
So
sweet.
is
of
it
you.
birdhouse?
I think so.
Birdhouse. All right, now, what are we going to use? What do we have to use? Don't pay attention to that. This is
A trampoline.
for what to make with, like, I was trying to come up with something to make with, like, those tumble blocks, okay? So,
Looks like a trampoline.
So wood,
Right.
flowers, paper, or ribbon.
Wood, flowers, paper, or ribbon.
what do we have to have?
Wood.
Well, would be obvious. Would be obvious. I mean, wood.
Paper.
Paper.
Da, 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 da.
Paper.
Melissa says paper.
Ribbon and wood.
Paper looks like it's beating wood. Paper.
But can we use wood too?
Yeah, you can use wood too, but you
Okay.
have to have the element of paper.
You have to have the paper. Okay.
Yeah. I think
Some
paper.
ribbons. There's 3
Be
ribbons.
careful driving home, cobwebs and candlesticks. How about all of them?
Snow. Liz, use your
Yeah,
stuff
let's
that
do
with
it.
the
You want to
snow.
do it? Let's do it. All of them. Wood, flowers, paper, and ribbon. Let's do it. All of them.
It's done. Race, set, go.
Ready? Go. Okay. Ready? Hold on. I gotta go to the back.
And they're off. Are any of you guys crafting tonight? Hi, Sandy.
Paper, ribbon. Flowers, paper, ribbon. Flowers, paper, ribbon.
I'm going to try to keep up with all of the comments here. Oh, I've got to show you guys something while they're gone. So my makeup I got from this website, and I didn't realize it did this till the other day. Can you guys see it? Like, oh, I may have to turn all the lights off. Hold on. Maybe I can. It glows. You can't see it on here very good though. Oh dang. I thought it was so cool. And by the way, guys, if you like makeup, I started a second channel called Christi Creates Beauty. So come hang out because one day I will probably do this makeup on there. So I love this makeup. It's one of my favorite just because I love bright, fun colors. So thank you. I know, Liz, right? Like when I saw this, I saw somebody post about it and they like put the light on it and was like, hold on. I have to go see if my makeup does this. And I shine the light on it. I was like, are you kidding me? I even have, this is the pastel rainbow colors, since I had like a pastel kind of shirt on. I have the neons as well that are like these shades, but super bright. So yeah, I'm excited to do this on my channel. I'm just really nervous because I haven't posted a video on there yet, and I'm scared. I'm scared. I'm ready to make this.
You hear my house shoes shuffling around?
I hear you shuffling.
I'm sorry. I'm going to take them off.
Oh, you're good.
My feet were cold.
When I hear them, I know you're still alive, so.
I'm coming.
Okay, I think I got
you,
it.
Corey.
Okay. I can't breathe. Okay. I can't breathe. Hold
Liz,
on.
if you want me to tell you where I got it, I can send you a message later.
Maybe.
The brand is called Makeup a Murder. Like all of their items are like crime scene themed. So like when you get the lashes, they're in like one of those little evidence marker cases. Like you can prop it up like it's like at a crime scene. It's really funny. It's all really cute though.
I love it. Do you watch Bailey series?
What?
Melissa, you're crafting. What are you making? Junker Necker. It's not an actual palette. They sell like loose pigments in these little, they look like blood vials since it's the crime scene theme stuff. So it has like little blood drips on the top, but they're adorable. Okay, Liz, I will.
All right. Okay. Okie dokie. All right. We made it.
Okay, y'all are back. I'm going to run and get this eyeshadow so I can show those girls they want to see it. I'll be right back.
Yes.
Okay.
So wait a second. I can't remember what the things were now. I threw it. It was wood, paper,
Ribbon.
and flowers.
Flowers.
Got
All right. Here's my wood. Here's my birdhouse. I got these at the Dollar General.
Nice.
Yep. And then Christy gave me this sign
I have that.
from last year. So I'm going to use that. And then paper. And our theme is spring or birdhouses.
Birdhouse was the theme, yeah.
All right, let's see here.
All right. I wanted to look. I needed one more thing. You can go ahead and start.
Okay. This is a paper pad that I had forever. I like that blue. That's kind of brick. That's got bricks with butterflies. That's kind of like, I don't know if y'all can see that. I think that light's too bright, maybe.
I'm back.
Ooh, this one. So everybody like that one? Ah, maybe. It's not really bright pink. Ooh, butterflies.
I'm looking for one more thing.
So here's what the lashes look like. So they come in this, and you can prop them open on your countertop. Are they not adorable?
That's funny.
Wait, let me see.
So they come in these little like crime scene type boxes that you can like prop up, but then you flip it open and it's a cute little lash.
Oh, cute.
I love that.
And then the actual pigments come in these little vials that look like they have little blood drips around them.
Oh my gosh, that is so cool.
I know, right?
That's so Halloweeny. Like,
I love it.
Halloweeny.
Yeah,
It's
she has
Halloweeny.
like a
That's
whole
weird.
line that is like literally crime scene themed.
Who is it? Who's the is it Bailey Tarian?
It's called Makeup a Murder. So
Love it.
here.
Trish is here. Oh my gosh. Crafting Cousins is here.
Oh, yay!
Makeup a murder. I love that.
Yeah.
I'm going to look that up. I love that Halloween stuff. All right.
Hi,
Okay.
friends that I didn't get to say hi to when you came in.
I got paper. Look at this one. Look at this one. Look at this one. How cute. Look at this pepper. Oh my God.
I like that one.
Yeah.
I agree with Corey. What's your other channel? I didn't know you guys had a second channel. How did I miss
It's
that?
a paper crafting channel.
What?
Who has a
Yeah,
paper
go
crafting channel?
subscribe. What's it called?
Crafting Cousins.
Oh yeah, the
Crafting Cousins Create.
Yes.
Let me go look right now. I'll go subscribe right now.
Wait. There was a super chat? No. Was there a super chat? Oh
What?
my God. Hold on. You know what that means? Monkey must dance for the money.
How do you see that there's How did you see that there's a super chat? Where do I see
Because Corey
that?
said, you missed my super chat. So, and Monkey dances for super chat. Good monkey.
Oh, is that the green bar?
Yes.
Ah, cool.
How did I miss it?
Because you were getting your eyelashes.
You were getting your eyelashes.
Thank you so much, Corey. You didn't have to do that. But Monkey likes
Super sweet.
All right.
Okay, I went and subscribed to Crafting Cousins Create.
Yeah, I gotta do that too. Because you
I
have
will
your,
actually
did it.
subscribe from my other channel also.
you have your booty
I'm a
channel.
super fan, so there you go.
Super fan. Okay.
Guys like
Oh my
it?
gosh, I cannot breathe. So now we get to learn about Angie. We get to ask Angie questions while I craft.
Oh. All right, let's have it.
Let's do it.
Give it to me.
So you always talk about your sugar daddy.
Yeah, my sugar daddy.
She has a sugar. How long have you had your sugar daddy?
This Valentine's Day, I had him 31 years.
Nice.
We've been married 30. We
Nice.
have 2 children and 2 grandchildren.
And puppies or kitty cats?
We do. We have 2 puppies. One is mine and one is Addie's. She has a Pomeranian, and her name is Dixie, and she's a snothead. She's not my favorite dog. Just you know how you have your favorite kids and you have your favorite dogs. She's not my favorite dog because she likes to pee on my rug on my side of the bed. And it makes me very angry because she is potty trained, but when she's mad at you because you don't share your dinner, she'll go pee on your side of the bed.
That's not nice. What a nasty dog.
He is a mean one. He's a snotty dog too. You know, one of those purse dogs.
Oh, gotcha.
He's Christi. So then I have an English Bulldog, and her name is Tilly, and her and I kind of look alike, and we kind of have the same attitude. But yes, Miss Tilly is 2, and Dixie is 5.
Oh, thank you.
Oh my gosh, I'm getting like.
Here's my sweet angel.
That baby's so sweet. He hates being on TV.
Hi. You hate being on camera, don't
I
you?
ask you the same question, Christy. So, do you have a sugar daddy?
I do.
Oh, good for you.
I have a sugar daddy, and we've been married for 12 years now, 11 years.
Nice.
And I have 4 kiddos, 2 biological and 2 step kiddos, and I have 1 puppy.
Aw.
Who's a snothead, aren't you? Yeah.
What's the puppy's name?
This is JWoww.
Aw, cute.
We used to have Snooky and JWoww, but Snooky, we got rid of her.
Oh.
This one, she just couldn't handle another dog in the house, and she's always been my baby since she was about 5 weeks old, so we got to keep her happy.
Yeah.
Oh.
Makes sense. Makes sense.
I think she's going to go to sleep.
So cute.
Cute.
Very cool. So where are you guys located?
I'm
live
in
in
Northwest Arkansas.
Christy's in Arkansas, and Angie?
Arkansas.
That's right. Now, tell the story how you guys know each other.
We used to work together.
Angie used to be my really mean boss at my real first adult job.
You know I hate when you call me that.
Yep, years and years ago, when I was 18, I got my first like adult job at FedEx, and Angie.
I was 28, 27 actually. Like
She
we
was
were
a
old
mean
people.
lady, like laying down the law.
Yeah,
What was going on
lady.
to me?
She was
Not
the
really.
boss lady. And did you guys always keep in touch with each other, or did you find each other after like years and stuff, and you just like, oh my gosh, look, she's crafting now?
We kept in touch, like here and there, like we would send each other like a Facebook message or something, just kind of catch up and be like, yeah, we need to get together next time you're in town. And then she finally kind of moved back close, and then we were like, hey. And now we have Marco Polo and we talk every day.
All day long.
Nice.
Yeah, I used to live in Louisiana. I lived there for 9 years. So I moved away with my husband's job and loved it. We lived in New Orleans area or Nolens. We lived in Nolens area. Nolens, you gotta say it with the N on there. But yeah, we lived there 9 years, and I would move back today if he'd let me.
Really?
I love living down there. Yeah.
So tell us, Christy, what's Angie like as a boss, really?
She was one of my favorite bosses ever, for real. Like, she wasn't one of the mean ones. The other ones were the ones always getting on to me. I talk too much. Imagine that.
She was a nice boss. Nice boss lady.
Nice boss lady.
Yeah, she was.
Thank you, Christy.
Yeah,
What
she was. Most days.
Here's a good
Most
question.
days.
What was the best advice she gave you as a boss, Christy?
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Behave, Christy. Don't you tell us. Secret. That was a secret.
I plead the fifth.
You plead the fifth? Oh, come on.
Hold on, I gotta let my dog out. She's freaking out.
Ooh, I think I got something stuck in my wheel.
There you go.
Give some love. Okay, people are okay. So guys, if you're new to this channel, and again, if you didn't know what the heck we're doing here, we're pretty much just like challenging each other to finish something up in like, I don't know, half an hour or whatever the heck we finish it. But if you're new, please introduce yourself so that one of my blue wrenching friends can share your channel. We love to meet you crafters out there. So I'm all about promotion and helping everyone out. Okay.
Effie, I just subscribed to you, by the way.
Who?
Effie, she had said I wasn't subscribed to her. I didn't realize I wasn't subscribed, so I went and did it. If there's anybody else that I'm not subscribed to, let me know too, and I'll go do it right now.
That's very sweet. Very nice. I gotta check this out. All right, other questions. So Christy, you went to school in Arkansas?
Yep. Born and raised. Lived here all my life.
So wait a second. I asked you what was the best lesson you learned from Angie. Angie, what's the best lesson you've learned from Christy? It goes both ways.
She has taught me all kinds of YouTube stuff, like, because old dogs knew tricks. And she did teach me how, before we did this, she did cups. And so she taught me how to do like turning cups and put the
glitter and a
Yes, exactly.
Cool.
She taught me how to do that.
Cool.
And I used to fix her SVGs. So, it was a trade-off.
Nice.
Yeah, every time I needed an SVG, I'd call her, message her, and be like, I need this. And she'd be like, hold on. Do. Okay, here you go. She whips them out in no
I can
time.
do that.
And that's one of the
And
things I want
skate.
people to learn out there is that it's not a competition, people. It's about collaboration and cooperation. That's what makes great channels and great crafters and great human beings great.
Exactly.
Yes.
Now that we've had that Mr. Rogers moment, we can go on and craft.
And in the YouTube world, that's something like Heidi told me. There is room for everybody.
That's right.
Because I am not everyone's cup of tea. Same with Angie. She's not everyone's cup of tea. Same with Amy.
I am no one's cup of tea.
You're mine because I love
you. You're my cup of tea.
There is room for all of us.
Yes.
And, even if we did the same exact things, just because we say it a little different, someone else is going to understand it a little better or love us a little more. So there's room for all of us.
Well, that's what this is all about. It's like we're told to do the same thing and use the same materials, and it's going to be completely different.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Completely.
I can't wait to see what you guys come up with.
I'm watching to see what she's doing. Gotta check up with the competition. All right, Christi and Angie, what has been the toughest lesson you have learned through YouTube? What's
through YouTube?
Like, oh man, that kicked my butt, kind of lesson.
My lesson is I just need to focus more on posting at the same time every week so that everybody can expect what out of me. That's the hardest thing for me. I guess that's the biggest lesson I need to learn too.
See, that's me. I mean, when you're a mom and you're a wife and you've got lots of other things going on, it's hard. I didn't realize when I started this, I did it just kind of as a creative outlet, and I didn't realize how much time it takes.
Yeah.
To make a video, to edit a video, to voice over a video, to get it loaded, to write all the descriptions. And then one thing I'm really, really bad about is I read everyone's comments, but I don't reply to them. And it's just because I'm reading them and I run out of time, and it's okay, I'll go back to those in just a little bit. Well, then mom things pull me away and you don't get to do it. And I hate that because I don't want people to think I'm not reading them and I'm not loving every single one of them.
Aww.
And that breaks my heart. Honestly, that's one of the things I'm really, really, really trying to work on. And it's a struggle.
It is. I can imagine. And especially since it's you're getting a lot of comments, and then all of a sudden you got to jump to the next video you got to make, and the next one, and the next one. So that's really, really hard.
And so then on top of that,
what would be a good suggestion to give newbies out there? There's smaller channels that are just starting out.
I would set a day that's going to be every week. I'm going to film on this day. I'm going to edit on this day, and actually treat it like a real, true job. No matter what, you've got to go to work this day, sit down and do it that day. Which, when my kids get a little bit older and are graduated and out of the house, I think that will be a little easier for me. Right now, it's just too much of, Mom, I've got to go here. Mom, I've got to go there. I've got practice. I've got this. And it's just oh, how do I have time for it all? But
enjoy them now. Enjoy them now.
I know, and that's I think why it's hard for me, because I'm trying to get all of those last little things. Like my daughter, she's a senior this year, and my son's in 10th grade, and so they're getting so close to being out of the house. So I'm really trying to cherish all of that.
Okay, so girl, can I ask you, did you get married at 12? Because how 18-year-old? You look so good.
I actually was married to 10 years before this marriage, so. I'm old. Mama's old.
You're not old. My gosh, you look amazing. Cindy's here. Oh my gosh, Cindy, it's so good to see that you're here. She wasn't feeling well earlier today, so I'm so glad that she's here. So happy you're here.
I wish I knew everyone's real names, because I see their YouTube names and I don't know what their names are.
Just scream it out and then I'll tell you what their names are. So the crafting lady is Cindy.
Okay. Okay, yeah. I've seen her on your video before.
Yeah.
Who else?
This is coming out messy. Who cares? It's like, honestly, like, who cares? I'm going to have it in my house. If I don't care if you care. You know? It's like my mom comes over, she looks at my house, she goes, your house is a mess. And I'm like, we're in quarantine. Who cares?
Exactly.
Purple Pixie is Crystal. Girl Aesthetic is Tiffany. Simple Roots, we all know is Jamie. Junker Neck is Leah. Designer Loft is
What is
D.
Necker's name?
Who?
Junker Necker? Is that what you said?
Leah, yeah, Junker Necker.
Leah. Okay.
Leah and Becky were the ones that taught me about StreamYard.
About what?
About this app, StreamYard. So you can go live. StreamYard. Okay, see? I don't have my roller and I've wrinkled my Mod Podge, people. I'm spoiled.
Uh-oh. Lisa Marie's going to get onto you.
You know what we do when we make mistakes? We got 3 things we could do. We could put glitter on it, flowers on it, or a ribbon.
There you go.
It could be fixed.
Cindy said she won't be posting videos for a while. She's having an MS relapse.
Yeah.
Oh.
I hate that. I'm sorry.
Pray for her, guys. Seriously.
I feel bad for you. I don't know. A lot of my viewers probably don't know this, but I have, it's a brain disease called Chiari Malformation, and it's where the back part of my brain is kind of mushed down into where my spinal column is.
Really?
And it kind of just kills the back part of your brain. And then I also have idiopathic intracranial hypertension, which is where I have too much fluid around my brain and my spinal cord. So I actually have a shunt that constantly drains the extra fluid off of my brain and spinal cord into my abdomen.
Whoa.
And so that's another reason that it's hard for me to post on a schedule, because if I get one of my Chiari headaches, they're kind of similar to a migraine. Like, I'm in bed, I can't get up, I can't function. When I first started having issues with it, they thought I had MS or had a stroke, and they did test after test after test, and they finally found that, and there's not really a lot of things they know about it yet. They think that a lot of babies that die of SIDS actually might have Chiari instead. So they're still doing research, but there's no cure for it. So you just kind of have to live with it. So I feel really bad for Cindy, because I know it's rough being, having something that you can't really do much about.
So were you born with that?
They said most people are born with it. They just don't know they have it till later in life. Some people know when they're younger. But it can also come from like a wreck or a fall or something. So mine, they don't know. They just, they didn't find it. I didn't start having any issues with it until later in life. But I have a cousin who has spina bifida, and a lot of times spina bifida and Chiari are kind of related. So more than likely, I've had it my entire life and didn't know.
You didn't know?
Oh, you know somebody that has Chiari? Oh, wow. Your daughter has intracranial hypertension? Oh, that's rough. Like, it's rough. Oh, your friend's daughter had surgery for a Chiari. See, I'm trying to avoid the surgery because a lot of people, it doesn't actually help. So I'm doing everything I can to not have it. So as of right now, I'm doing okay. I still have rough days here and there, but symptoms. I had one spell. I had been just not feeling well. I'd been having a lot of headaches. One day I had this spell where, like, literally I kind of like lost my vision. My kids said that I had talked to them for like 10 or 15 minutes, and I don't remember any of the conversation. Wow. They said when I was talking, it was like just like I wasn't making any sense. And like I said, when I came to, it was kind of like I didn't even have any recollection of what had just happened. And I don't know. It was just like a lot of stuff like that. And I thought, okay, I've got to go get this checked out. And then I kept having the spells where I would be driving and all of a sudden I'd feel like I'm about to pass out. Like it was just like the world was spinning. And so after a lot of that stuff is when I started seeing specialists. And I had just had a friend. I had never heard of Chiari. And a friend of mine had just been diagnosed with it. And I thought, well, I feel really bad for her. I've never even heard that. So I kind of did a little research about it. And the farther I went into what was going on with me, I sent her a message and I'm like, this is what's going on. And they're telling me that they think I have Chiari, but they don't think it's what's causing my problems. And so when I told her, she was like, you literally need to see a Chiari specialist because at that time, there was only like 5 or 6 in the United States, I think. Wow. And luckily, one of them was in Little Rock, which is just a few hours from where I live.
Oh, my God.
So I went and saw him, and he has been a lifesaver. Like, I mean, he literally has changed my life completely because before I had this shunt and with some of the other things that he was doing, I mean, I couldn't even just have any quality of life at all. So it's been really life-changing.
So if anybody might have that, or if anybody knows someone, like just you saw things out on the internet, is there any kind of like support groups or anything?
There are on Facebook. There are a ton, and there are some really good, like people that give a lot of good information on there. So I mean, you will have people in every group that are going to be, it's all negative. You know how that is. But I just tried to do what was best for me and my family. And you just live the best life that you can every day because you don't know. And I mean, that's with anybody. You don't know if you're going to get run over by a car tomorrow or a brick's going to fall off your house and hit you in the head. So just be happy, be nice, and live the best life that you can every day.
There you go. Good words. Good words.
Yeah. And if anybody wants to find those support groups, you can literally just search for like Chiari, which is spelled Chiari, on Facebook, and there's quite a few of them.
All right. Thank you so
much. You guys are so sweet.
Thank you so much for sharing that with us, because a lot of people don't like sharing, personal stuff, and you never know who that might help. There might be somebody out there right now, suffering, and they don't know what they have, and now at least the hardest thing is putting a name to whatever it is you have. Once you have a name, then you feel like you're more equipped to deal with it.
Yeah. So. That's right, Cindy. Staying positive is a big part of any chronic illness because before I kind of found happiness and just kind of decided this is what I'm stuck with. And you can either, just lay on the couch and be miserable every day, or you can get up and try to make the best of it. Like, it makes a big difference because for a while I was pretty miserable.
Well, I mean, and who would blame you? Because you're like, how do I manage this? I'm young, I have young kids. How do I do this? Did you say you've been 10 years now that you've known about it? How long have you known about it?
I was diagnosed in 2013.
Yeah, so almost 10 years.
Yeah, and it literally was so many tests, so many doctor's appointments. I mean, it was like a year's worth of just test after test, being prodded and poked and lumbar punctures and all of that.
Yeah, and being scared. Because until you know what it is, you've got that fear factor of what.
Yeah.
That's pretty tough. I've been on the couch binging rain. Oh, okay. Well, that's good. At least you can binge on stuff, Cindy.
How's it going? How's our crafts going?
How are our crafts going? I don't know. Are you done? I still have to add some flowers, but
I gotta put my ribbon on.
Okay. Oh, that's right. We need ribbon. Oh,
I'm gonna beat you. I'm gonna win.
Yeah, you're gonna win.
Is this a contest?
No.
Did I tell you I was competitive?
No, but that's fine. You can. No, this is for fun. But yeah, we'll have it. Everybody votes and says, "Oh, we like this." We like that. It doesn't matter. It's for fun. It's for gathering and having fun. I got flowers.
Okay, good. Fine.
No, it's a competition. It's a competition. I'm checking out what you're doing. Oh my gosh, I'm gonna get you. I'm gonna get you.
Speaking of competitions, are you guys going to come vote for me in Heidi's new competition?
Oh, that's right.
I made to the top 10. She picked 10 people to
That's
be in.
amazing.
So I'm excited. We start at the beginning of March. I think it's that first Friday will be when the first video is posted.
That's right.
And she will post a link to a website, and that's where you will go vote. And there will be one vote per person. So
Per video, but per week or
yeah, per week. And every week, like the first week, we will go from 10 contestants down to 6. So 4 people will be cut the first week. And then after that, I think it's 2 per week. So it will go down to 4 and then down to 2. And then that week, somebody will be picked the winner. I'm so nervous about that.
In it, and I know Crafting Cousins are in it. So this is what I'm going to ask you. Like, isn't it hard when you have friends in that?
I know. That's what's
I know
really
your friends
hard.
Annalie and others, and it's like I really want you to win, but I also want to win.
No. I'm so excited for all of the girls that are gonna be in it with me because there are like such awesome crafters. So I'm super excited. And everybody's gonna be like bringing it, so you're gonna have some good craft videos to watch.
Oh, I know. It's gonna be fun. This is like such a little feminine,
Is that polka dots? That looks really cute. I love polka dots.
Oh no, this is I have a thing for gingham. I love gingham. Oh yeah, there's polka dots on the
on the top and the side.
Yes. Oh look, I just put like hot glue in between my fingers. Why did I do that?
Nice.
Because I was cleaning it up. Ow.
Yeah, I did that in my last video, and I even put it in slow motion. I'm like, here's where I made the mistake of 3rd-degree burn.
Okay, wait. I need flowers.
I win.
She won. We got it.
You like my horn?
Too slow. Okay, wait. Let's show it off. I'll keep crafting here. Hold on. Let's put it big here. Let's put Angie nice and big. There we go. The winner. Go ahead, Angie. Show it.
That's even better.
Show it.
Show it.
I did.
No, show it again. Now you're big.
Show this. Can you see it?
Oh, look at that. What did you use? Okay, so wait. Go step by step. What did you use?
Is this sign paper? This was from Dollar General. Then the butterflies are from Dollar Tree. Ribbon. What else was I supposed to use?
Paper, ribbon, wood.
It's behind there.
Okay.
So I got a little excited right there. I thought you were talking about my unicorn horn. So
No, you didn't make those, right? Or did you?
No, it goes with my theme that I posted a video tonight of kids decor. And so I had it from that. And so I was like, I'm going to wear that tonight and Indy will like it. So
of course I like it. I loved it immediately. I was like, that is so cool. You're just like right up my alley here. All right, I think I'm done. I put enough flowers.
Let's see it.
In my favorite flowers. Okay, hold on. I gotta hold something up like this. Can you see it?
Oh, I like it.
It's cute.
It's so
How did
fun.
you get that? You got the whole thing covered too. Look at you.
Yes, all the way around, even the back.
You're just way speedier than me.
Well, I mean, this is what I do. This is what I used to do for night. You know that I used to go nightly, right?
Yes, you told me that last time, and I was like, every night? Every single night?
Every single night.
Ooh.
That was nutty.
That's a lot of makeup.
That's a lot of makeup. But yeah, I used to go live every night, like since the pandemic started, and I stopped in December. Why? Because I started. So before, so I've had my channel for 5 years, but before I met all these lovely people on here, like Sandy and Connie and Becky. I don't know anything but a challenge. It was like, are you joining this challenge or that challenge? And I'm like, what? What is this? What are you talking about? What challenge? And I'm thinking, literally, and I know I've told this story before, so my regulars would be like, yes, we've heard it before. But in my mind, I conjured this visual of grown women going behind Dollar Tree and Hobby Lobby with hot glue guns and crickets and, like, hey, we're going to go battle, with like paint, because it's like a challenge. They're like,
I'm coming on here next time like that. The
right?
football helmet and
Well, that's why
the mud stripes.
Well, that's why I came up with this whole idea, because I said, no, if you're going to challenge somebody, like, let's go challenge each other, like Lucha Libre style. So that's where this idea came up. The epic craft challenge. Yeah, why not?
I love it.
Oh, thank you.
Angie's channel is blurry. Annie, very cute. Thank you, guys. You guys are very cute.
Blurry. It's probably because of this
here's
light.
everybody. They were asking who all's going to be in the.
Yes. Hold on.
Nope, that didn't work.
There we go.
Make it better.
Did that work?
There.
Nope.
Put it closer. You got it.
So Blondie Next Door, Savvy Crafts with Savannah, Crafting Cousins, Liz Moore, Decal and Decor, Simple Yet Chic, Fixin' 2, Crafted by Corey, Actually Allie DIY, Moi, and Annalie Ashby.
It's gonna be so hard to even vote. Oh my gosh.
I know, it's going to be fun though.
Because the thing is also, you have very similar audiences.
Yeah,
I can tell you I watch like almost all those people.
I know. And you only get one vote
per week.
Yep. He's her husband is creating the website, and he's somehow fixing it to where like it will have something that will only allow, I don't know how all that works, like coding and all that, but it will only allow one vote per person, and there won't be, like, he's even making it to where like something about some kind of bugs can't be planted to where it can like keep voting on people and all of that. So you'll have one vote.
That's a lot of work.
I
That's
know.
a smart person right there.
Yeah. So
he's smarter than me. That's above my pay grade.
Broke girl
who's
is like
the purple pixie? I don't think
she's new.
Well, I mean, does she have a channel?
Yes.
Let me go see.
She said she was doing something today, I thought.
Like the election? Amy, you're hilarious. I love you, Amy. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
We did the election. Whatever. I watch everybody. I know that's the problem. I think there's only one channel that I don't really stalk. Exactly. Yes, we're stalkers.
I can't find it. Is that the name of her channel?
I think
she hasn't started a channel
yet.
Oh, she was working on it today, though, right?
I think so. She's trying to figure out editing right now. What do you use for
That's right. She was on Instagram. That's where I'm seeing her at, Instagram. I'm like, I know I've seen her today.
So what do you use for editing, Christi and Angie? What do you guys
use iMovie.
I do too. But it's on my phone, so I'm not liking it very much. So I can't speed it up. So then I started using, because Eileen, the Hearts DIY, she told me to use Viva Video. And so you can speed it up 4 times. And so that was like, I think that app to do that was like $36 for the year. So that was cheaper than buying a computer at the time. So that's what I did. So I can speed it up, and then I can put it over into iMovie, and then I get some speeded up parts, the painting, because they want to see part of it, but then, or at least that's what they tell me, they want to see me do it, but they don't need to sit through 30 minutes of me painting.
See,
so that's what I
one
have
of
to
the
do.
places that I struggle.
Oh, we got an echo.
I know. I don't know what happened. Like at first I would do everything pretty slow and then just cut it out. But then I had people, we don't need to see you paint everything. And it's like, okay. So then I speed through it. And then I have people that are like, well, you're going too fast. I need you to slow it down. And I'm like, it's going to make my head explode. I don't know what to do. I want to make you both happy, but so you have to find a happy medium to try to please everybody, but you have to figure out also that you can't please everybody. So
exactly.
That's going to be a big problem for me. I mean, I'm only at 500, so I'm not getting a whole lot of that. My mama, she critiques me quite a bit, but other than her, I'm not getting a whole lot of hatefulness yet. So
I personally use Mojave because it's like stupid easy. Like stupid easy. I love
And what's
Mojave.
it called? Mojave?
Mojave for your
Mojave.
It costs like $69 or something, and it's yours. And it's super, super duper easy. So easy. Like,
can you put it on your computer or is it on your phone?
I think you can use both.
Bye, Trish.
Bye. Night, Trish. Bye, Trish. Thank you.
Bye, Trish. See you in the morning.
I've never heard of Hit Film Express.
Yes. Hit Film Express is what a lot of filmmakers use, actually.
Oh, I don't know if I could do that.
By the way, my son is in a film program at school. Do you think he helps? I love him though, but he was very impressed. He goes, Mom, I saw one of your videos. You're like using like special effects and stuff in movies. I'm like, yeah, I had to learn. So he was impressed.
I was just proud mine taught me how to do a reel on Instagram today. So, you know.
I still don't know how to do that. So
you just like upload to the reels.
But there's a whole lot of other buttons that she showed me, like with stickers and all kinds of stuff. I was like, wait. You're flooding your mother.
Sandy, how do you make shorts? Is that the same thing as a reel?
They're short. They're just like 57 seconds or less.
Is that on YouTube though?
Yes, on YouTube. Because YouTube is trying to get into the short thing, like with what's that?
TikTok.
Yeah, TikTok. So they want to get into that. So they came up with this thing called Shorts, but you film it on your phone in that like way, and then you upload it and you put #shorts.
Amy said, Angie, can you clean your lens? Maybe that's the issue. I guess you're fuzzy, maybe.
No, but it's just a bad quality because this computer is crap. Maybe. Ouch. That light was hot. I turned the other light off. I'm trying to sit back so you can't see my crow's feet too. So that might be part of it. Let me get up here a little closer.
Now let me tell you, if you notice, my camera is way up high.
Yes.
You don't see this. You don't see this. Or the wrinkles. And if you notice in all my pictures, I always do, because if you like that, you don't crinkle your eyes when you do this.
Hey, girl, you're my new friends.
Right? I look pretty on my picture because everybody's like, oh, you don't look like you do in your pictures. I'm like, no, because I know how to take my own pictures.
Mine are like this.
Whenever my kids are going to take a picture, I'm like, angle it up. Higher.
I know, right?
We had our 30th reunion like a couple of years ago for high school. All the girls are trying to get their husbands to take pictures. So like, no, hold it up high. And that's when I learned about holding your camera up high. Cracking me up.
It's the magic. It's the magic of shadows and stuff. So, did you enjoy yourself, Angie? Did you like this? See, it wasn't that bad. Why are people so scared of me?
It's not you. It's going live, I think, because you can't edit it. And then looking behind me, you can see all that stuff in my room.
Hello, look at my house. Have you not watched my videos? I stood in did you not see my craft room organization video where I literally stood amongst my crap?
That's the one. Is that the one where you accidentally went live? And I was like the first one there, and like, hey, and you're like, oh.
And I was mortified because I was like, oh crap.
You're like, well, so here it is. This is the only part that's clean in my craft room.
Oh,
This is actually clean. This is the sad part. This is clean.
oh, it is
When
clean.
you did your organization thing, I thought, okay, I got to get this clean so I can do this organization thing. Well, I couldn't. So when you watch that video, it's just got this and this. And then after that, you said you were going to do another one. I was like, oh crap, I got to clean this room up.
Well, see, and I cleaned my room. Here's the thing. It's not the cleaning of the room that's difficult. It's the keeping of the room.
Exactly. That's exactly right.
Oh, by the way, I'll show you. I got a good one for $5.
Oh, that's pretty. I like that.
That is cute.
I love.
Oh Lord, I have wrinkles like a Shar-Pei dog.
Who said that?
Who said that?
Tyra Sorber.
Oh, Tyra Bull. I need proof, Tyra.
You're echoing.
Like I said, I look like my English Bulldog.
We're echoing somehow. We're echoing? Yes?
Hello. Oh Lordy. I need some Botox in his forehead.
You are echoing. Do you have YouTube open? Let me see.
You?
Now? Let's see. Can you hear me?
Oh.
There, it's not open. How did it open? No.
Oh, I hear it echoing.
It's very light.
Me?
Am I
Is it me?
echoing?
I heard it.
Sandy, what was happening last time you were live?
Yeah, Sandy. That was funny.
That was hilarious.
Oh,
Good now. Thank you, Corey. Hey, Corey's still here. How's your doggy? I know you let the doggy out. Crepe paper comes when I think of my skin. Oh my gosh, you people. You're so rough with yourselves.
I know I'm always telling Angie, I'm like, I need Botox like here and here. And Botox, do you know, you can get your whole forehead for cheaper than you can get these two little lines right here.
Really?
She's not doing that.
And I'm like, those are the ones I need the most.
Yeah, this right here. I'm starting to get that.
And it's for all of these faces that I make when I look at people, I'm thinking, is that really coming out your mouth?
Trail version. That's the trail version. I know it's sad, and it's like right now I have like, you know how they have the ombre color for your hair? I have that too, but it's called red, black, and white. That's what my hair is right now. It's like I have black hair, I have red hair, and white. A little. It's sparkly. I want to call it white. It's sparkly hair. Jeez, life sucks when you hit 50. I don't know what to say.
It's all downhill.
It's all, I'm telling you, man.
Bye, Jacqueline.
You know what the worst thing is? When you look at yourself, people, I'm telling you, when you put things into perspective, think about this. This is the best you're going to look moving forward right now, because it's only going to get worse. So instead of criticizing yourself, look at yourself and you're like, dang, for today, I am really gorgeous. I don't know what I'm going to look like tomorrow, but today I look fine because it's just going to get worse. It's terrible to think that way, but it's true.
Annie, you're a calico.
Oh, what? I'm a calico?
Yeah,
calico. Yeah, that's what they're telling you. I'm definitely a calico, and we're not even going to talk. I could show you the white, but like Kathy Jo says, her gray low. That cracks me up every time she says that in her video. She says gray low, and it cracks me up. I'm like, I have one of those. Hi, Mary.
And I'm starting to get like this female pattern baldness right here. Look at that.
Oh, I got that.
Tutu means grandma in Hawaii.
I like that. Tutu.
Tutu means what? Grandma in
Hawaii.
Oh.
In Hawaii.
So, Christy, did you have any nicknames growing up?
No.
No?
I just knew if my mom said, Christina Lynn, I was in trouble.
Christina Lynn. Oh my gosh, that's so cute. Angie, do you have a middle name?
Sue. Angela Sue. If somebody says that, I almost wet myself because my mama, she never said it, or my daddy, until I was in deep doo-doo.
Oh,
So
wow.
if somebody calls me that, and I have 5 stepbrothers, 2 real brothers, and a half brother, no sisters. So I come across kind of mean, and that's because I lived with all boys. So
That's because she is.
You are
you're
are
terrible.
too
I'm not mean. Have you been talking to my kids?
Well, I'll freak you out with my name. My middle name is Ana Margarita. So yeah, totally.
It's a what?
What?
Ana Margarita.
Oh, it's pretty.
Yeah, my
It
parents
is pretty.
are
I could never say that. And
I came from Rick and Ricardo people.
do they have
And
an accent?
I'm pairing myself a real Anglo. Like Jones. Like, whoa. Totally screwed up. My mom's like, what? That was a culture clash if ever had ever been one. The Cubans and Americans, oh my lord, Anglo-Indians, because we're American too, because we're all naturalized here. I was born here, but yeah, and then my mom was very upset that I didn't keep my maiden name because in Spain, because we're from like descendants of Spain or whatever, you're supposed to keep your maiden name and then add the husband's name. So my maiden name is Ray, R-E-Y. And she calls me Annie. Everybody calls me Annie. So it would have been Annie Ray Jones. I would have fit in just well right there with you guys. Annie Ray Jones. That would have been my middle name would have been Ray. I like it.
I like
How
that.
old are whose kids, Sandy?
I guess yours, Christy, and Angie.
Mine?
They know my kids.
My kids are, I've got a 17-year-old, a 17-year-old, a 16-year-old, and a 15-year-old.
Aw, all in high school?
Yep, they will graduate 4 years. So starting this year for the next 4 years, I have one graduating.
Wow.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. And you're
It's going to be a busy 4 years.
You're going to put them all through college? You poor thing.
Yeah, tell me about it.
That's a lot.
Yeah.
And you, Angie?
I have a 30-year-old, and then I have an 18-year-old.
Which
And yes, and she's a senior in high school. And my son, he did work pipeline, but now he's home because they were having a baby. So I am also a sugar, and I have 2 grandchildren that are going to be 3 next week and 6 weeks. So a boy and a girl. So I got a boy and a girl, a boy and a girl. And I have the sweetest daughter-in-law ever. Love her. You don't just get that. Believe me, he didn't have very good taste in the beginning. That's what I tell him. Oh, thank God, it's just, oh, thank God. So,
I'm going to let my cat in, excuse me, because she's destroying my screens because... Well, cat, sorry.
oh, Sandy, you're so sweet. You're my new best friend, Sandy.
There you go. Come here, cat! Come here! Sorry.
And I'm back.
And I'm back. There you go. Wow, sweet Angie. My kids, everybody's like,
What a daughter-in-law.
Florida. Thank you very much, Teresa. We'll just leave it at that.
Sandy, who are you talking about when you say you look so young? Angie? Angie.
We're talking about you.
Young.
I'm 50. I'm not young.
I'm getting close to 50, so hush your face.
No, you're not. No, you're
She's
not.
40.
I'm 41.
Oh, she's
Are you really? Oh my God, you are so old.
I know, right? Oh,
You look beautiful.
I feel so old.
I
Some
thought-
days I feel about 80.
When you kept talking about kids, I kept thinking, oh, they're like 5. And they're like, 17, 16. I'm like, oh my Lord. All of you.
Oh.
No, I just have good lighting, people. Have you seen
Brooke has kids, lots of kids.
I know.
We wanted kids. We actually were foster parents.
Oh,
And yeah, we used to, before we adopted Addie, we had 68 foster kids in 2.5 years. So
That's amazing.
yeah, they
And
just
she was a good foster mom.
well, my girls at work I would say, hey, I've got a 4-year-old and a 5-year-old, and they're in these sizes, and they would bombard me with clothes and bring clothes into me. Or if I needed, sometimes it would be money, they would give me money, to take care of them. Suitcases. Let me just say something about foster kids. Foster kids need bags. They come to you with trash bags. There's stuff in trash bags. You look like a hobo, and that's just an immediate killer to their soul when their parents won't even give them a bag to put their stuff in. If you can, take to your DHS office, old suitcases, duffel bags, backpacks, things like that, because those are things that are expensive that these kids really do need. And even little ones like, 2 and 3-year-olds, they're coming there with trash bags, sometimes nothing. So, it's just a great thing that you can, if you don't throw them away, don't take them to a thrift store, take them to the DHS office because they do need them there.
Thank you, Angie.
Yeah, I love that.
Yeah.
That's incredible. Thank you so much for letting us know. You know what? We should even that would even be cool to do something together. Like, I don't know if there was any way.
I would be all over that because I can't be a foster parent anymore. When you start, wanting to hurt people because they're hurting kids, you got to stop. So, I had to stop. So I didn't want to, but it just wasn't good for me mentally.
It's I almost feel like I can even make those canvas bags, actually make bags with zippers for them,
Right.
Wow.
Exactly. Yeah. The just anything, because sometimes it may just be their toys. It may just be a doll they grabbed on the way out. Sometimes it's nothing. Sometimes it's, a pillow. But for the most part, I don't think I had but 1 or 2 out of them 68 kids that came. Actually 2. I think I had 2 sets. Like one family I had was 4 kids, and their parents actually took care of them. They had another issue that they actually got taken away for that wasn't child abuse, but both parents went to jail. So, but they actually took care of their kids. So they got their kids back. They just needed like a respite care, and they came with suitcases and bags. Another set, the same way, but that's not very many out of 68 kids, or 64. It's 68 or 64. I lose count. I know that sounds horrible, but when they're rotating them in and out every week, because that's how that would work. Weekends was when we would get kids. So.
Wow.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm really, wow. I mean, how much would it take to get cheap, either denim or canvas and make them some bags,
Yes.
just sew some bags that they can have with a zipper. I mean,
Right.
It doesn't even have to be a suitcase if they have their own sturdy kind of material bags,
I love that, Connie. She said my brother-in-law works at the DCFS in Utah, and we always gave bags and made bags for the foster kids.
Yes.
And I saw that the Purple Pixie said, I have so many bags I could donate. Thank you for the heads up.
That's a great idea.
It's such and little kids' clothes. Ours in Arkansas take them. I don't know about other states, but they actually have a room at DHS, which I think they call it something else now, but it used to be Department of Human Services. That they have a closet full of clothes. So, because some of these kids, and I know you're going to be horrified when I say this, come in their underwear or a dirty diaper, and that's it.
I don't doubt that.
And it might be winter, and they're in a dirty diaper, and that's it. So, it's traumatizing for the people there to see it day in and day out. And then as foster parents, if you're trying, and then they give them back, and you've loved on this child, and then they give them back, and so. We need to support our foster parents more than what we do, because it is very traumatic for them, I think, especially because most of them are younger, adults, and it's usually people that can't have any more kids. So I know that sounds terrible, or not terrible, that's a good thing, but that's what it is. It's people that really, can't have children that do it a lot. That's why
something me and my husband thought about doing, because we can't have any more kids. We tried for 8 years to have our own and couldn't. And we thought about that.
Yeah.
That's
but I just don't think I could do it. I'm like you.
There is an adoption part to it where you can just say, I only want to adopt, but you still take the chance of them taking them back away from you. So,
Yeah.
because sometimes the parents do get their stuff together and, but it was really hard on us, especially when we would get little ones, because I would think, oh, well, they can't even take care of these older ones, so we'll get 3, and you get all excited about it. And then they take them away from you. So, and we were trying to do it to adopt. And after 2.5 years, we just decided to go. After they took the one I had him for 2.5 years. When they took him away, it broke my heart. I had him 2.5 years. And when they took him away, I thought I was going to die. It was like a death of a child, or it was actually worse, I think, because I knew he was going to be mistreated when he left, by the same people. So it was really hard on me. So my husband took pity. It was hard on him too, because it was his little buddy, and so don't you cry on me, Christi. So it was devastating. And we just decided that we would do private adoption. So, and I can't say enough about private adoption, because we were able to afford it. Not everybody can.
I wasn't able to do, but
Right.
then I just gave up that dream, and I'll enjoy that when I have grandkids.
Right. Exactly. That's exactly right. You'll probably with 4, you'll have like 8 grandkids. So I think when Jimmy and I got married, I told him I wanted 6, and he said, how about 2? And I said, how about we settle on 4? And then we only had 1, and then we adopted 1. So he got his way as usual. That's what I tell you.
Yeah, it would be very sad. It would be very hard, when you get them so young, and then you, like you say, you put so much love into them, and then
yeah. Well, he was 10 months old when I got him, and he left at 3. So
it's funny because okay, you guys are gonna be like, Annie, what? So my ex-husband just told me recently that his cousin, who always been in trouble, she lost custody of her first child, and her husband recently passed away from a heart attack, and she overdosed, and she left a 1-year-old little boy. And I remember and Luke was the one that told me about it. He's like, did you hear about Dad's cousin? I'm like, no. And he told me the story, and I'm like, when he came to pick up Luke, I talked to him and I said, listen, I'm in all seriousness, I will be that kid's mother if that baby needs a mom, Mm-hmm. And he was just like taken aback. He goes, but it's my family. I'm like, who cares? It's a baby.
Exactly. It's a baby. Who cares?
That needs help, and they're here in Florida, so whatever. But
exactly,
the grandparents took the first child. They finally got custody of the first child, and now they got custody of the baby. But they're grandparents. They're a little older. They're in their 80s, 70s.
Yeah,
80s. So that's why I was like, this home. Just think about it, because at least we're still here. We're both here in Florida, maybe a couple of hours away, but you never know.
Right.
It's tough. It's tough. So
yeah,
I
can't preach adoption more, because Addie is adopted. So I stand on that adoption thing. Like, if you can't do it, give it up. Give your baby up, because there's more sin in it, to me, to mistreat a child than it is to say, hey, I can't do this. There is nothing wrong with saying, I can't do this. I need help. I need you to take them. I'm not in a place where I can take care of them. There should be no judgment. Nobody should pass judgment on somebody like that. Addie's birth mother was older, and she had a grandbaby already and 2 grown children when she got pregnant. And I absolutely have the warmest feelings for this woman. And I mean, we've only met her when she was having Addie, and I absolutely couldn't love her anymore. She's like the most precious person in my life besides Addie. I mean, in my family, but she gave me my dream. And so I just hope that people take something from that and stop judging people that give their children up. They're giving them up for a better chance at life. Okay. And there's nothing wrong with that. And I just hope that if you take away anything from this video today, it's that stop judging people that have to say, I just can't. And maybe less of them will quit being abused. Maybe we'll have less kids in foster care if we allow them to start saying, hey, somebody take my kids, because.
And there are so many that.
Exactly. And, they don't know how easy it is to go, hey, Christi, you want a baby? Here's my baby, and all you have to do is go to the lawyer's office, less than $1,000. But if you have to go through an adoption agency, that's where your real money is, so, that's the thing.
And that's something we would have done. We would have adopted one in a heartbeat, but we couldn't afford it. And
right.
That's the thing. Yeah.
It's so sad that so many families want a baby so bad and would give it so much love.
And then they have to
more attention than somebody else could do, because they don't have enough, they don't have anybody, and that was like us. Our son was 12. So, we just our whole family just glommed onto that. So
I will never forget that day.
Yeah.
You were at work and I heard you scream from across the room and you were like, she's in labor. And I was like,
yep.
Yeah.
Yep. It was,
and I
cried from that moment until I got to the hospital 6.5 hours later, because we had to finish the paperwork, because from beginning to end, our adoption was only 3 weeks long. So from the time I signed up to the time the baby was 3 weeks. And they told me that it was going to be, so we signed up the 1st of July, and they told me it was going to be September. And I was like, oh, I've got plenty of time. And Christi could tell you, I was going to every little dress store every day, just hoarding this amass of stuff. I would come every day. Oh, look, girls, what I got. And they would make, they were kind of like, well, you need, because they had been through this with me with foster kids. So they were kind of like, well, you know how to kind of, hold back a little bit. The older girls that were in there that were older than me. And I was like, no, this is a sure thing. And then I got to thinking, oh my gosh, is this a sure thing? So when they called me that day, I cried. I'm a crier. I cry about everything. I'm happy. I'm sad. I cry. And that was the best day ever. So
everybody's sharing. By the way, so thank you all for sharing your own personal stories of loss, stories of decisions that had to be made. And all I can say is, again, it's just both of you are just. Let me just say this. I mean, I know that this was supposed to be all fun and stuff, but I love the fact that we have a community here that is so cooperative and truly caring and so accepting that we can share our own stories in this way. And it's in a respectful, loving environment. I can't thank you guys enough. I am blessed because I see people that are like, oh, I had this mean person or this, and I have never had that issue. And I don't know if it's just whatever energy that we're bringing in and the goodness that we're bringing in, but it's just so beautiful to share what all of you guys are sharing. These are tough stories. I mean, people are talking about miscarriages, about having to give up their own children, about not being able to have children, and it's just, I mean, honestly, I'm really, really, really touched because again, this is a crafting channel. Sometimes, and I hate to say it, sometimes I want to give up. Sometimes I'm like, oh my gosh. Today was one day, Sandy, you were there. Sandy's my bestie because Sandy's the one, you always need that one other crafter that keeps you off the ledge. Just keeps you, come back, girl, get off the ledge. And I was like, I'm done. I'm so tired. I just want to give up. I just feel like I'm not doing enough and all of this stuff. But when I stop and think that this is not, I want my channel, everybody has a mission for their channel. I really want my channel to be more about this, about what we're sharing. We all have a love for crafting and creativity, but the fact that we can care for each other and that this is what you guys aren't going to remember about the stupid birdhouse I made. You're gonna remember this conversation.
Exactly. That's
Yep.
exactly right.
And
I hope they feel a little bit of love. Just, let's just love each other. That's all I want to do. And, I had one comment on my page the other day and I said, love you kids. Happy, have a good day. And they said, you love me? I'm like, yes, I love you. I don't care what you do, how mean you are to me. I am going to love you because you know what? That's what God tells me to do. And I'm not the best person in the world. And I'm definitely not the best Christian. I'm just going to let you know. But I am going to love you because to me, that's what God is about. It's about love and nothing else. The rest of it is just doctrine. And I think if I just love everybody enough, maybe I can love them till they're good, love them till they're happy. That's what I want to do.
And there's so many people that don't know how to receive love or what love is. They don't get it. They feel like you're doing it because you want something from them.
That you want something, and you don't understand how many of those, foster kids. Have you ever, in my family, kids, we all hug and love on them. And some of those foster kids would back up from you. And it was like, they were afraid you were going to bite them, that kind of fear. And I hated that. That was my worst nightmare with all of them. And the minute that would happen, it would break my heart. It broke my heart every time. And then when they would leave, even if they had been there only 2 or 3 days, it was like wrenching them off of me. I had some that they were ready to go back to mom and dad, especially the older kids because they got their way. But the younger kids, teenagers, you have to be a little bit more strict with. But the younger kids, I could take them. Yeah.
Well, I don't want to keep you guys. This conversation has been just. I'm really choked up. I don't get choked up very often, but I'm really choked up and I'm really touched and I am really super, super. I was impressed with you guys with this because of your crafting and because you're funny and because you're sweet. But I truly admire both of you women for what you're doing in this world and in your little world. You're making a difference and you've made it. I'm literally crying here. I'm just having it up for a moment. I'm sorry. No, I'm really, really touched because when I've had a rough day. I had a rough week, and it's just like, why am I doing this? And then I have this with you guys. This is why I'm doing this because
this is why I love your channel because you get this camaraderie and fellowship. Like that's something about my channel that I hate that I can't do more of is get to know people and let people get to know you. You're trying to hurry through the crafts. And I know that that's what people are there to watch, but it's like, I want them to get to know me and I want to get to know them. But you can't really do that when you're doing just a regular basic video. So I love that about your channel.
Oh, I do too, Annie. I love that. It's so much fun. And I come on Friday. I might not stay the whole time, but I do come in and pop out, several times and just so that I can see it, what y'all are talking about. I just got to be, I need some friends. And that's what this is, especially during all the COVID stuff and then this. And it's just like, I feel like I have friends again where I can actually socialize.
And when I started going live, I had 2 people watching me because I didn't have that many subscribers. So I literally had Lizzie and Jackson Slaughter. Those are the 2 people that started watching me at the very beginning. I'm like, hi. Oh, there's 2 people watching me. Okay, I'm going to make something.
Yeah. That's what I just want to say a bunch of love to Purple Pixie.
Yes.
I'd give you a big hug if you were here, girl.
Oh, Connie. She said I've got tears rolling down my face.
Oh, hi, Crystal. We love you, Crystal.
Oh, she's leaving. Bye.
Okay. All right.
Oh.
It's going to be so emotional. I'm serious. Oh, I'm tired.
Everybody needs a good cry.
Yeah.
I know, right? It's like, sometimes.
My husband has been gone. It'll be 6 weeks next weekend, and I'm dying to see him.
Oh my gosh.
They're like teeny boppers. They hold hands.
We are. It's sickening. We smooch
and
hold hands
All right,
all
I'm
the
going to
time.
Arkansas. Find me a man. I need myself a big old Bocephus country boy. That's what I want.
He's a big
Well,
boy.
we could find you one of those.
I know a
There you
couple.
go.
I got a brother-in-law.
There you go.
My mother-in-law's gonna be like, "Oh no, you don't. Marrying him off to Florida? No."
You would love, right now, wouldn't you love to be down here in Florida? Yes.
He might. He wears shorts in the winter though. I don't know. I don't know how he do. He probably melt down there. I wish I was down there. He's 6'7".
Ooh, he's a big one.
He's a big
I
one.
can climb him, 6'7". I can grapple him like a monkey. I love that.
You can climb him like a tree. You just I
love
don't think
it.
he's been 45, so you would be a cougar.
Ooh.
Oh, please.
Rare.
45 and 52
Rare.
is not a cougar. 52
Oh,
and
okay.
30 is a cougar.
Bye, Corey.
Yeah, no, I guess so. You know, my kid is 30. Don't go out with 30-year-olds. That's weird.
Unless, of course,
you
they
do.
ask me out. You know, I'm like, I'm not after you. I'm sorry. But no, because the thing was before all this, because the acting stuff, I used to hang out with like younger people all the time, so I would always end up like, oh, don't ask me out, please don't go there. No, just friends. No, just he asked me out. No. Like,
He did it. Oh, no. Yeah, I like older men. I'm really not into younger men at all.
like
I said, I like sugar daddies. Those young boys, they ain't got no money.
Let me tell you, girl, here in Miami, the old guys ain't got no money because they've been divorced. Got to pay alimony, child support.
Yeah, there you go. I guess you got that too, don't you? I wouldn't know. I haven't been doing that. Let's see. We've been together since I was 19, and I'm 50. So you think about it. I tell him all the time I was a child bride. So,
You were 19. Young.
Yeah. Well, I actually would turn 20 before we got married, but yeah.
I
kind of did it a little backwards. We had a kid, and then we got married. So,
Aw. Hey, it doesn't matter how it starts, just getting
Yeah.
there.
Well, it doesn't matter now, but 30 years ago it mattered. My papa was not happy about it.
Shotgun wedding.
Uh-huh. Yep.
I was 27 when I got married. First time.
27.
27. I was my ex's boss.
I remember you saying that. You said that some other time.
He was my intern.
That's funny.
I love it. Oh.
But he was 30. He was 30. No hanky panky.
Oh, okay.
Mm-mm.
Oh, dang it! I thought I was gonna get some good gossip on you, girl.
I was a good girl. Oh my Lord, I was too good. Still,
No, I wasn't a very good girl.
I was like,
No.
honey, before I met my husband, I was hanging out at convents. I'm serious. I was checking out like, oh, I'm going to be a nun. Could you imagine
Really?
being a nun? I would have been so wrong. Like,
You'd have been fun as a nun, though. Really? You wouldn't be that ruler cracking nun. You'd be the one telling them all jokes.
oh no, I was like hanging out with the nuns that deal with like publishing and like media and stuff. They were like the media nuns. It was really fun. It was like, wait a second. I'm here at the convent and we got to watch 90210. Wait, what? They're like, yeah, no, we're studying like mass media. And I'm like, oh, okay. Well, what else are we going to watch today? Because that's what they would do. They would like study, and then talk about it like, oh, and in this episode, they would talk about this and that and how to glean the good out of, regular streamlined media. That was fun. But and then I met my husband, and it was like that's when
I'm not Catholic, so that's like that to me. I'm like, they do that? I wouldn't know they did that.
Yeah. Pope John Paul II was an actor. He was he was a playwright and an actor.
Oh,
that's why he
really?
was so cute. Yeah, that's why he was so cute, and that's why he was like so good on the stage. It was like he's got this in the bag.
Really, I did not know that.
Yeah.
I need to study up on my popes.
Well, he was a cool pope. I liked him. He was a cool pope. As far as popes go, it's not like I have a poster of popes. Some people do, though. It's like, why?
I know. I think And they have in South Louisiana, everybody's got a Mary statue in the yard. I didn't understand that. Yeah, they have a lot of Marys.
French Catholics or whatever. Yeah.
Yes, they are French Catholic, most of them, I guess. But yeah, they all have like in somewhere in their yard they got a statue of Mary, which I was like, oh well, that's sweet.
Well, Cubans are like that. They got Mary all over the place. Cubans love Mary. All over the place, like all over the place. So,
Sandy
all right,
said
so
I'm Catholic and
Sandy
didn't
said
know
she's
that.
Catholic and didn't know that.
Sandy was Catholic, and she's Catholic, and she didn't know that. Oh, funny. Oh, yes, and by the way, happy Ash Wednesday, guys. We did the Ash. We did the Ash thing. Nice ashes. A guy actually, when I remember this was in college, I had my ashes on, and the guy came up to me, and he looked at me, and he goes, nice ash, and I'm like.
Was he hitting on you?
Yes, he was.
How long did he wait to give you that line?
That was like, and I was like, that's the best line. I was like, that's.
It was the best line.
I
say you go out with him because that, to me, a good line is worth it. I mean, that's like if they're funny, that's all I require is funny. If you're funny, I'm happy. So, my husband. Daisy said she's been married 46 years. Holy cow, girl. High five.
46.
Yeah, she was 16
Aww. He
was 16 and she was 14.
Holy moly.
Yeah. Wow. That's awesome.
14.
That was me and my hubby. We were best friends in junior high and high school, and he always wanted to date me, so he said, but I didn't know that, so I just moved on, got married, and he got married, and we went our separate ways. And then years later, like I was married for 10 years, and I got divorced. Yeah, and then he got divorced and moved back to town, and I ran into him at Walmart in the entrance, and I was like, what are you doing? And then it was just like we started dating like the next week, and just since I already knew him so well, it just worked.
Christy, can we please write a screenplay for Hallmark? Because the whole fact you were apart for so long, you got married to other. That's such a great Hallmark movie.
Yeah. It is a Hallmark movie.
And you got married to other people, and you bumped into each other in Hallmark and Walmart. Where? In the Hallmark card aisle. That's right. You were buying each other like Mother's Day like cards or something. That would have been so perfect. I mean, that would have been so perfect. You got to write that story, girl. Hallmark.
Hey, Becky's from Central Missouri. Simply Becky. She's close to us, Christy.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, Deanna's here.
Where at in Northwest? Oh, you're from. Oh, where at in Central Missouri?
She may not want to say that on TV.
Oh, yeah, you may not.
Yeah, don't.
Sorry.
On TV. I know. I love it when my mom's like, "I watched your show," because I'm like, "Oh, that's how Cubans say I watched your show."
I watched your show.
My show. She watched my show. Like,
you have to bring her on here so I can copy her accent.
Oh my mind! No, she'll never come on. No, she'll get mad. She's like, "I don't have an accent." No. She's like, Ricky,
I love that. I love accents. And yes, I used to live in Mandeville, Purple Pixie.
What's hilarious is that to my sons, I'm very like calm and put together. Put me in the middle of traffic, and I am freaking like possessed by the spirit of Ricky Ricardo. I'm like all over the place. They're like, Mom, could you please?
Yeah, I was gonna say, do you speak in a different language when you do it?
Yeah, I speak in Spanish.
You speak in Spanish?
Yeah.
You gotta make him record that. I need it. It's like something I need.
What? Oh, you need to see me screaming in Spanish?
Yes, I love that.
Becky's only about 3 or 4 hours from me and you, Ange.
Oh, wow. Yeah, she is, because I'm close to Branson, too.
My late fiance used to introduce me as his future ex-wife.
No. You need to get a spray bottle with water after him, or put some vinegar in it, too, like you do a dog.
Oh, she used to live in Forsyth, Missouri.
Oh, she did? Wow, she is close. Oh, Purple Pixie did? Wow, we're traveling the same roads, girlfriend.
Annie, are you Hispanic?
Did you
Yes.
my door
Like,
open?
complete, like my parents are both from Cuba, and I have dual citizenship,
Yes.
and I have dual citizenship in Spain because my grandparents, both sides, are españoles. Entonces yo, como nieta de españoles, puedo ir a España y vivir ahí.
You so fancy. You
I
You're
sound
fancy.
That's like Spanish. Cubans don't talk like that. Cubans like, hey, ¿qué te pasa? Hey. But Spaniards are very nice, you know. But yes, and I speak fluently and write fluently.
Wow.
It's cute because now Luke's like, because my ex was Anglo, so he didn't speak a lick of Spanish at all. So we barely
Me
spoke
neither.
Spanish in the house. But now Luke is learning, like he can hear. He goes, "You can't talk about me no more behind my back because now I can hear you talking to Grandma."
I think people that can speak two languages are like extremely smart. I got Spanish tapes to try. They have to be, because I've tried to teach myself Spanish with those tapes. No.
We'll craft in Spanish. So Dee's Colombian. Dee from Designer's Loft is Colombian.
Oh,
Get
wow.
Go girl. Dale la salsa. But
She's an
what's funny,
interpreter.
But people look at me and they're like, "Oh, you're totally Irish or something." And I mean, Jones really didn't help. Like,
Right.
Angie, you do speak two languages. You speak English and hillbilly.
I do speak
There you
hillbilly.
go.
I'm fluent in hillbilly. And I can understand French Cajun people when they start talking like that. I do, I can't do it very well, but I can understand them now from living down there. So
Teresa asks, "How do your kids not speak Spanish?" Because this is the thing. Why I speak Spanish. I'll tell you why I speak Spanish. Because for the first 5 years of my life, that's all I heard. My parents came from Cuba. They didn't know English. They knew how to write English, and they could understand it, but they couldn't speak English. So in the house, that's all we spoke. I learned English from Big Bird. And so my mom never spoke English. Yeah, it's Sesame Street.
and all I learned was how to count.
Yeah, my mom never spoke Spanish, never spoke English to me because she was a teacher in Cuba, and she never wanted me to pick up the Hispanic accent. So here amongst Hispanics, I'm like really Anglo. I'm like, you're not Hispanic. You're not. So yeah, it's really funny. But my kids, because that happens to Teresa. It happens to a lot of kids here. Even my friends who are both sides are Colombian. The culture is if you're young, you speak English amongst your friends, but they understand it and they can answer you, but they answer you back in English. It's hilarious. But it's like they translate it and then spit it out. They just have to learn to use the right word. I mean, Luke speaks a little bit of Spanish, and so does Ethan, but not like me. Like I was like immersion therapy in Spanish, for the first 5 years of my life. So
what did you say? The broke girl aesthetic. What's her name?
Tiffany? Is it broke girl? Is your name Tiffany? I can't remember now.
She speaks hillbilly too, Angie.
Well, that's
I try to not let the hillbilly come out when I'm making my videos, but sometimes it does.
I tried at first because, I have my FedEx voice where I can talk on the phone and talk to people from New York so that I can change. But you see how it gets deeper. But then when I start getting excited, then all of it comes right back. So, but I had to learn to do that because I would never get off the phone with them because they would say, well, say this, say that, say this, say that. And I'd be like, okay, this is enough of this. I can't get my job done and entertain you too.
I got it right. Broke girl aesthetic is Tiffany. I remembered.
Yeah, you know.
Look, good monkey twice today. Good monkey.
Kate,
yes,
my
Becky,
dog.
I do wash my clothes. It's with an O, not an A. I wash them. And we wash them with washing powders. So you said wash them. I say wash them.
Wash?
Wash with an O or wash them. We wash our clothes here, and we have washing powders, which is laundry detergent for you normal people.
For you normal people.
For you normal people that don't speak hillbilly, that's what that means. So
Christy and Angie, where y'all from? Deanna would like to know. Deanna's from Texas, by the way.
We're from Northwest Arkansas,
yes,
and I was going to
but we live about an hour and a half apart now. Yeah, we live about an hour and a half apart now. Horse and powders.
But we still see each other sometimes. We go on a Dollar Tree trip together.
Yeah, we did a couple of weeks ago, didn't we?
Yep.
Tiffany, you're a Yankee? I was born in New York City. I'm a Queens girl. Very confused Queens girl because I was like, okay, we're all immigrants here. Let me see who do I match? I'm like, okay, I don't speak Italian.
Junkernecker speaks hillbilly because she said she's gonna iron the clothes.
Yeah,
and I know my grandma says that pretty often. I gotta iron.
If I'm gonna do it, I'm gonna iron them.
Iron the clothes.
Iron them. I gotta iron my britches.
My mother-in-law was from New
yes,
Jersey.
there is an R in wash.
Wash.
You're gonna wash.
Wash.
But see, my mother-in-law was from New Jersey, but she could never say like wash. She would say wash, and then she would say like she could never say dwarfs. She would say dwarfs, and I'm like, what are dwarfs? And she goes, Snow White and 7 dwarfs, and I'm like, dwarfs.
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 Oh, I don't know. Ohio. Born in Ohio, Liz,
you're Hispanic too. Liz, where are you from? Liz, I know you're from Brooklyn. Are you Puerto Rican, Dominican, Cuban, Colombian? What are you? What are you, man? Man, come on, man. Look at me. I love doing. I love watching.
Where's you gonna get the wood from? Becky, you're cracking me up because I'd make a pallet in the floor too. I used to sleep in pallets on the floor. Do you know what that is?
No. What is that?
It's a bed. You put your blankets in the floor. You make your pallet. It's a pallet in the floor. I can't believe your husband didn't know that.
Has never heard that.
How can you not hear that? That's pallet in the floor.
I know, right?
What'd you call it?
Wait, was you DH Cuban too? What is DH Cuban? DH? Was you? Oh, Puerto Rican and Italian, of course. You're in Brooklyn.
Sandy, I don't get it.
That's because you're from Canada. You got to be from Arkansas, Tennessee, Mississippi, maybe Oklahoma, a little bit of Oklahoma, maybe a little Missouri. When I moved to Kansas,
that's what I thought.
No, it's not wood pallets. No, it's a bed. It's like bedding. You put your sleeping bag in the floor, and then you put your blanket down and your pillow, and then they sleep on it. That's what your kids do when you come spend the night.
So that's only if you're rich, though. You got a sleeping bag.
Yeah, normally it's just a blanket and a pillow.
That is hilarious. So Designer Lofty wanted to know if my dear husband, you mean my ex-husband who left me for another one, is Hispanic? Is he Cuban? No, he was Dutch and Irish. So you got a Mick and a Spit got married, okay? Yeah. Did you see how beautiful our kids came out? I mean, not for nothing, but it's a good mix. No, he was Anglo. Like, he didn't know a lick of Spanish. Not a lick.
I don't know. We've been to Mexico 4 times, and I know how to get to the bathroom. If I drank a beer, I could say it. I could get a beer. I could get some water. But most of the people in Mexico where you visit, they know English. Thank you, Lord, because. And I just asked them, "What do you like here to eat?" And they pick it on my dinner when I go down there. Because, they know the best stuff. They know the best stuff.
Oh, hers is Irish and Italian. Irish and Italian.
I'm Irish Indian.
Really?
Yep.
Nice.
You can't. My maiden name is Kelly.
Oh.
And my grandmother was a Quigley. But then my other grandmother was half Blackfoot something. And then Jimmy's family is part Cherokee. He's Cherokee and German, I think. So, we're a bunch of mean, I was going to say mean, but I will say mean butts around here. We have hot-headed tempers. Not my husband, but me. I'm kind of hot-headed. So
Becky says she's Irish. That is so cool. What a wonderful, amalgamation.
Mix. Yeah.
I like it. Very cool. Well, I think we've gone through everything, guys. I don't know if there's anything else we can talk about. Menopause?
tonight.
We'll not get there. We'll not get there. Irish
This
Scotch.
has been fun though. We
Huh?
should do this more
Laugh at each
often.
Yeah, whenever you want, girl.
Yeah.
You know what? We should do this now, you guys. Now that you've gotten used to this live world, why don't you host something, Christy?
Yeah.
Or Angie? Or me again? How about we do another night? I'll do another night and we'll keep it open. We'll have I can have up to 10 people. So we'll do a
That
whole
would be fun. That would be fun. I like that.
we'll do a free for all. That's what I'll call it. It's the Annie Jones free for all.
Good night, Teresa.
Night,
Good night,
Teresa.
Teresa.
I played you today.
All righty, guys. So let's say my husband calls man on pause. Oh, how funny. All right, so you guys, Connie's here. So if you guys have a way to say goodbye, if you have a send off, go ahead and do your send off, Angie and Christy, and then I'll do my send off and we'll say goodnight because I still got to film for Heidi, guys. Tomorrow. We're all
Tomorrow. Oh my goodness.
Tomorrow.
All right. All right. Good night, kiddos.
See you next time.
And as I always say, stay safe, be kind, God bless each and every one of you. And remember to live the adventure. There you go. All right, guys. See you on Tuesday. No, wait. Sunday night. I'm sorry. What day is it? See you on Sunday night, guys.
It's Friday.
Bye.
Night, Jamie.
Oh, that was fun.